Let's get into Zoe Kravitz and Taylor Swift. We came across this bizarre headline. Zoe Kravitz clarifies whether she's allowed back into Taylor Swift's home after Lisa Bonet, her mother's pet snake, destroyed it. It looks like Zoe and Taylor do not have any bad blood after Lisa Bonet's pet snake got loose in Taylor's home. How the hell does something like that even happen? Well, Zoe was being interviewed by Seth Meyers, and she shared that her mom's snake completely destroyed Taylor's bathroom. It looks like Zoe was at risk from the LA fires, and Taylor was a nice enough friend to go and allow her to go to her home, which is why this snake ended up in Taylor's house. It looks like during this interview, Zoe actually jokes about the fact that she's not allowed to go to Taylor's home anymore after the snake destroyed the bathroom, which how does a snake destroy a bathroom? Like I'm thinking like toilet paper, maybe like it ripped up the wallpaper. Like, did it do something to the toilet? Imagine this snake like grabbing like a shampoo bottle with its tail. It just starts like spraying it everywhere.
But I'm like, Mom, I can't bring you. Like, I can't bring you anywhere. So then I call my assistant, Caroline. She comes upstairs. She was like, dude, I don't know how to help this situation. So the house manager was there. He comes up. We're like, so the snake, and he's like, there's a snake, and I'm like, by the way, there's a snake. And so he gets a crowbar.
Great.
And starts having to like tear apart this banquette. We're ripping up the tile, we're scratching the walls. I mean, it's just like, and now there's this much of the snake. Now me and my mom are both holding the snake. Completely destroyed Taylor's bathroom, and there was just this moment where I was like, either we destroy her bathroom, or I have to tell her that there's a snake somewhere in her house.
Yeah.
Let's get into Hulk Hogan. Now, it looks like Hulk Hogan's estranged daughter, Brooke Hogan, is the only one who's fighting for justice when it comes to his death, because she feels a little bit uneasy about everything. We do know that Hulk remarried a younger woman, and I don't know if Brooke is maybe distrusting of this woman, but Brooke is claiming that this video will change the world's opinion on her dad's death. Brooke is claiming that she got legitimate calls from authorities in the know about her dad's death, that she needs to ask questions about the body cam footage. She posted, since the media continues to twist the narrative, here's all I know, so stop speculating, stop asking. I have also informed my brother of all this information, who is boots on the ground with everything. She writes, I've had legit calls from professionals, police officials, nurses, people who were there the day my dad passed. They've told me that I need to see the body cam footage. I need to get the 911 tapes, because those recordings supposedly hold details that could change the whole story we've been told. These professionals are so convinced about what they saw, they've continued to reach out to me, even risking their own careers. But here's the truth, it's not up to me. Everything falls on my dad's wife. I have no control, no say, and no power in this situation. Even as his daughter, my hands are tied. Those are the rules. They've been explained to me. I also don't know if the officials who have contacted me about what they've witnessed ever relayed their concerns to the medical examiner's office. And if they did, I don't know why it wasn't taken into account. All body cam footage and 911 dispatch calls are locked down and not available under the Freedom of Information Act. I don't know why that is. Do I question the general physician signing off on the death certificate, given his background that anyone can easily look up online? You can answer that for yourself. She finished her post by writing, so please stop misquoting, speculating, and asking me if I know anything. I cannot get any information. I know you'd think I could, being his blood, but I can't. We already are dealing with enough. I will not be talking about this mystery anymore. Which I can understand if Brooke is frustrated, but at the same time, like if my dad mysteriously died, I would probably do anything to go and try to get that information and try to get justice for him. It makes me want to do a deep dive into this Sky Daily woman, the woman that Hulk Hogan was married to. And I believe she's the one who has like all of his riches now because he had passed away, so it goes to her, not his children. Brooke has already expressed doubt that Hulk had leukemia, claiming that she thinks the doctors would have discovered such a diagnosis earlier. She's also unsure why Hulk's doctor signed off on his death certificate without doing an autopsy. Now, there are some people who are claiming that Hulk died from medical malpractice, like a doctor did not take proper care of him, and that's why he's no longer with us.
Pretty crazy story, my friend. The Clearwater, Florida Police Department says tonight the investigation into Hulk Hogan's death is ongoing even now. And that's because Hogan may have been the victim of medical malpractice, which may have cost him his life, according to sources connected to the case. Law enforcement sources tonight tell TMZ that an occupational therapist was present at the wrestling legend's home in Florida when he stopped breathing. And according to a report, the therapist suggested in a recent operation, a surgeon may have severed Hogan's phrenic nerve, which controls the diaphragm, which is the primary muscle responsible for breathing.
You guys are probably wondering what Sky has to say for herself. Well, she claims that Hulk Hogan's phrenic nerve was compromised during one of his recent surgeries that could have led to his death. She added that an autopsy on Hulk has been done, but she's declined to reveal its results, which I don't know why you would decline to reveal that. Like if it makes you seem more innocent. She also claims that his body has not yet been cremated, but it will be. So getting rid of that evidence. Look at you, Sky. Let's get into Janelle Evans. Now, one person I really don't like is Janelle Evans because she's had such a toxic relationship with her son, and I do believe in my heart that she's an abusive mother. Sorry, not sorry, but why does she have so many issues with her son, Jace? I've talked about Jace before on my channel because this kid is in such a toxic environment. Janelle is firing back after her teenage son, Jace, dropped text messages online accusing her of mistreatment and even bringing up past abuse allegations, especially against her ex-husband, David Eason. I remember this guy, David, actually shot and killed their dog for pretty much no reason. I hate both of these people. Janelle, I hate you. Let's take a look at some of these text messages. So you guys can see that Janelle is in gray, Jace is in blue, and she's writing, so keep it up and make one phone call. He writes, this kid, Jace, writes to his own mother, I don't care about Kaiser and Emsley. I care about my health and my living situation. I don't need you. You don't need me. I don't understand why you're doing this because I'm telling the truth. You're crazy. Janelle writes to her son, you're the one saying that you're going to have my custody taken. F you. He said, got it. Thank you. You won't get a damn thing from me anymore, including a phone. He said, got it. Poor kid. In this screenshot, you could see that she writes, just like you lied about David strangling you, you make things worse on yourself. Jay says, I never lied. He tried to do it. Janelle says, I was standing right there and I have a Ring video camera. So I guess she's got footage. Jace writes, okay, nice. Yeah, you were standing there yelling in my face, cussing me out, just watching things happen. Jace is currently living with a relative. He's only 16 years old. Prayers for Jace. I'm so sorry that you have to deal with the heifer of a mother. Now, Janelle is trying to walk back things, saying that my children are everything to me, that she's kind of like a victim in this situation. And as a grown woman, I just have to remind you, you're not. She's also trying to drag her son, saying, recently, Jace has been in trouble with the law these past few months and is having a hard time adjusting to the rules set before him. I've been trying everything to help him navigate it, but we are butting heads in the process. At this point, Janelle needs to leave her son alone. He's ran away. He's accused you of abuse. Leave him alone. He clearly does not like you. Clearly there are some problems. And honestly, Janelle, you seem rather defensive for someone who's innocent. This comment reads that Janelle has absolutely no personal growth ever. Another person writes, that's embarrassing at her big grown age. Jace has shared some of his thoughts on social media, writing, crazy how my mom blocked me, but I'm doing a lot better. Just an FYI, back down in North Carolina, but I don't understand why my mama keeps putting up with all this BS. She needs to let everything go. She shut off my phone. She's mad, but she keeps posting stupid stuff about tabloids. I don't give a F. Nobody in my family is doing that. She just needs to stop posting all that stuff. It's over. I'm back in North Carolina, and that's what she's scared for, her own loss. I mean, Janelle Evans is from Teen Mom. I do feel like she puts probably a lot of pressure on how the world sees her as a mother because ever since she came into the public eye, people have been criticizing her for good reason. Janelle has tried to walk back the situation with her social media explanations, but let me know in the comments below because I'm not buying it.
My son has been dealing with mental health disorders since he's been 10 years old. He was diagnosed with ADHD.
I wonder where the hell he got it from.
At the age of 10, and most recently in 2023, he was also diagnosed with major depressive disorder, along with his ADHD and defiant disorder, ODD. Incidents started occurring with my son when he was 10 years old. My whole family knew this. It was a family
Also, why would you go and put your kids' like dirty laundry out
secret,
there?
and we try to keep the privacy of my son. Now, I'm not going to go into detail what those incidences were, but it was pretty bad. I got custody because my mother couldn't handle it anymore because she was in a bad, dangerous situation herself. So things were getting so bad back in 2023 once I got custody. CPS got involved. Once CPS got involved, they thought things were crazy in the household, just like everyone else thinks.
There's so much history here because I do actually remember Jace at one point was given to her mother. Like custody was granted to her. So this has been a battle for years and years now.
But really, what came down to it, 3 months later, after my son was with CPS, they sent him to his aunt's house by marriage, which is David's sister. And he acted out there. At this point, he acted out at every single household he went to. So, CPS.
He's acting out. Maybe it's a cry for help because the kids never had a stable home.
Threw their hands up, dropped the case, and said, let's just give him to his mother, let her handle it. So, once again, I got him back. I've tried, getting placement in boys' homes, but they are just too expensive and insurance won't cover it. So right now he needs to be in a situation where both households are safe, and separating the chaos from the situation right now to protect my 2 younger kids is very important, and also to protect himself.
This comment reads, all I'm hearing is that everyone keeps abandoning him. Janelle replied, you wouldn't understand because you have never lived the same experience as me. Another person commented, let's normalize not blasting our own children's mental health problems without their consent. Samantha writes, Janelle, his behavior is 100% your fault. And then finally, he grew up around constant screaming and fighting, so I'm not surprised. Let's get into Tamar Braxton. This headline is so concerning. Tamar Braxton woke up in a pool of her own blood. Oh, sounds like a nightmare. Actually, speaking of, I've been having nightmares about my teeth rotting out. Comment below, what does that mean? It's like every single night. Tamar claims that she nearly died this weekend, explaining her friend found her in a pool of her own blood, and she claims she doesn't know what happened. She writes, I struggled to write this, but everyone keeps calling me, and honestly, I can't even really talk anymore. I'm so weak. I almost died Sunday. I was found in a pool of blood from my friend with a face injury. As the days go by, the worse it gets. I fractured my nose, lost some teeth, and mobility. The way I look at life now is totally different. As my health is on the mend, my mental journey begins. Pray for me. Wow. So you don't know what happened, but you have a head injury and you've lost teeth and your nose is messed up? Is it drug use? Like, how do you not know? This entire situation doesn't even sound real. And there are some people like theorizing that maybe Tamar was like some sacrifice or supposed to be some sacrifice. It's giving Illuminati energy.
Times is getting so weird, and here's the thing, because conspiracy theory has been so up these past couple years, because I've been a conspiracy theorist since like school, and they're just like doing it like in our face, like they've always done it in our face, but like they don't give a no more. They don't give a shit. Come on, y'all know they was trying to unalive her. Who was trying to do it? Was it Tony? Was it Vince? Who was it? Was it their mama? Who was it? Was it a whole family? Who was it? This all alleged.
This comment reads, they sold their souls and it's hard to get out. They all turn to the Bible when the time is up. Another comment reads, Tony Braxton, and that's who's been blacklisting her for years. Could you imagine if it's like her own family member who tried to take her out? I would be living in fear. This isn't the first time that Tamar's had health issues. She had to withdraw from Dancing with the Stars due to a pulmonary embolism in her lungs. Wow. I'm like sending prayers to everyone. Like, let's just wish for the best. She's also struggled with mental health issues over the years, and maybe that's why she doesn't know how she even got injured. Thank you for watching this clip from the Let's Get Into It podcast. To view the full episode, visit the link listed below.